How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is how to prepare for the team of the year, right? So some of you guys might be saying, Henreek, why are you rushing this? Why are you uploading this already? Well, good news is you can always watch this at any time. It could be before, a day before this comes out, team of the year, the day of. Well, that's all I can really tell you. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. But here's how you prepare for the team of the year event in NHL 23. So when's it going to come out, right? So when is it actually going to come out, team of the year? I would say more than likely very last, so either December 30th is my guess or January 6th, but my guess really would be December 30th. That's kind of around the time that it did come out last year. All right, so I'm going to show you guys exactly the date it did come out, and it's going to be right here. It's going to be on December 31st, on New Year's Eve. All right, so I believe that was probably on a Friday. I want to say, I can't say for a fact, but I want to say it was probably on a Friday, so huge W as well. It'll be a good way to end the year as well with one last event. I like it. But what you really need is you need a lot. Team of the Year is probably the most expensive event. I mean, that's up there with Team of the Season and Evo. Those three are just very costly, but as they should be, though, because those cards are simply remarkable, especially Team of the Year and Season. So for someone like me, I have 1 million coins. I'd say you probably want to have at least 500K probably if you're able to have that saved up for Team of the Year. That's one thing right there. I have an insane amount of gold cards in my collection. I have 1,500 right now, which is obviously absurd. It's not normal to have that many. I mean, I have spent a decent amount of money since the beginning of the year. I also haven't really made many MSP cards. I also get, good rewards pretty much every week. I at least get at least top. For a while, I was getting top 100 rewards, and then I started getting, 13, 15 win rewards, and then obviously Rivals, I'm always getting at least pretty much platinum, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's tough to have a lot of cards, but I mean, it can add up quickly. Like right now, I have a lot of players here, so a lot of 86s, a lot of 85s. You want to make sure you have a lot of 85s and 6s, I'd say definitely 84s even as well, which I have just plenty. So. Keep that in mind. But now, let's go into what you're probably going to actually really need, all right? So, looking back at last year's video that I uploaded here, it's a Team of the Year event. So, it is, there's great cards here, right? So, here's how it worked last year. Acquire Team of the Year event collectibles through event objectives, challenges, and player item trade-in sets. Use Team of the Year collectibles for Team of the Year master item and upgrade sets. Team of the Year players upgrade to match any future item released for the same player. So, first of all, wow, they were high overall. 96 McDavid, 93 Marchand, 93 Rantanen, 93 Hedman, 93 Fox, and 93 Vasilevsky. So, they were all the same overall except for McDavid. I wonder if they do that again this year where maybe they'd all be the same overall except for, let's say, Matthews or McDavid, depending on who the center is, right? So, again, Team of the Year, for the most part, I mentioned it in my previous video as well. How they do it is it's by position. So it'll be the best center in the last year, best left wing, best right wing, best left D, best right D, and best goalie. It's just those positions. It's one team, and that's it. There's no other players. It can't be McKinnon, Matthews, and McDavid. That can't happen, okay? But that's how those are the players right there. And again, they upgrade. So if McDavid got a 97 overall event card, his Team of the Year would turn to a 97 as well. So if you guys didn't know that already, that's another thing to note. But it's a very important thing to note as well. So what I really want to show you guys are the sets, because that's really what's important. I mean, when it comes to packs, there really wasn't anything special. I don't believe they probably gave. Here's the packs. They had the Team of the Year jumbo packs, 20 items, all goal players, at least 18 80 pluses. So they're kind of like jumbo elite packs. I'm not sure really what that even means. It's not like it was like a higher chance of getting Team of the Year cards, but those are the odds. They were pretty good right there as well. I mean, 86 plus 61%, but like realistically, I mean, is that even that good? Not really. I mean, it's solid. But yeah, they didn't really have like many packs here that they were releasing like specifically for it. So you had a Team of the Year starter pack, which gave you a Team of the Year collectible, a power collectible, and a guaranteed 83 plus. But even so, it's not really that insanely good if we're being honest. But I really want to go to the sets. The sets is really where you want to like actually like see like how much it's gonna actually cost and all that. That's a very important part as well. All right. So let me see if I can load this. My my internet I guess is subpar right now. I'll see you guys when it works. All right, so here's the sets right here. So this is where it gets expensive and it gets very real quickly, okay? So the collectible sets, You have the power collectible. You could exchange event collectibles for a power collectible, which is pretty nice and discounted, what's it called, power collectibles. And then here's the event collectibles, okay? So, to get 5 event collectibles, let's see, do I show it? How many you need to trade in? Yeah, you need to trade in, okay, it's not that crazy. 1 87 plus gets you 5, but, I mean, the Team of the Year collectibles itself, I guess, weren't that crazy to make, but I think the actual cost of making these Team of the Year cards with the collectibles were insane. So I mean, I'll see it. I'll see it. We'll see it in a second here. But let's see. So right there, I mean, it definitely would cost a nice amount. But here we go. So they were limited time only. Here's McDavid. Okay, so there it is. 175 Team of the Year collectibles. All right. So let's do some quick math. So if you get 5 collectibles for every 87 plus. Let me see if I can do some quick math here. You need, I believe, at least like what? Hold on. 5 times 35. Yeah, so 35 87 pluses would get you Team of the Year McDavid, okay? That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. Let's not kid ourselves. That's a lot. So again, you really need to have a lot of these guys. But you don't have to trade in all 87s. I mean, you could also do 85s and all that, but it would pretty much drain your collection to make one of these straight up, regardless of even how many you have. I mean, for me, I have 1,500. I'd probably have to use, like, honestly, 800 for one of them, if I'm being honest. I mean, well, all right, maybe that's crazy talk, but I have to use probably a lot. I mean, it just depends how many, I guess, 85s and 6s I have, and it depends how much the trade-in cost is, right? So, but if you have his X Factor, you only needed to trade in 87, so that's a little bit better. Plus his max out X Factor. Marchand was one of the cheaper ones. You needed 80 collectibles, so that's not unreasonable, I would say, but it also costed a decent amount. Marchand, if you had his max out X Factor, 30 collectibles, which is also not that crazy, but again, it costs a nice amount as well. You can't act like it's cheap. I mean, it's certainly not cheap, but yeah, that's what Marchand costed. Then we also had Rantanen. Rantanen also costed 80, same thing as Marchand, which is crazy because Rantanen was a much better card than Marchand, in my opinion. I mean, just because of his size alone. He was insane. Fox, I believe, costed the same. Yeah, I think everyone costed the same except for McDavid, because McDavid was probably, I mean, by far the best one, if we're being honest. Hedman was 80, and then 31, and then I guess if you did MSP Hedman, you could trade in that and a little bit less. That's what I did, actually. I had the MSP, so you traded his 88 plus 60 collectibles there, and that was another way to do it. But again, my big advice for you guys, really, when it comes to this event, I mean, you really want to just make sure you save as many coins as you possibly can and have as many gold cards as you possibly can, because it's going to cost you a lot if you actually want a Team of the Year card. I mean, this is one of the events where if you don't have a lot saved, or you're not, like, spending a lot of money on the game, you're probably not going to be able to make a Team of the Year card unless you get very lucky and pull one, right? But that's really the only way, because it's not easy. It's really not easy to get these cards. I mean, they're very expensive, and I mean, they're some of the best, right? Which is deserved. So I mean, it really is. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I have 800k saved right now, as you can see, and I actually made a few. Let me see if I actually show this. I don't think I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna show the actual cards, which they were absurd. I mean, let's see this McDavid here for a split second. I mean, this card was probably absolutely ridiculous. Here's McDavid. 99 speed with Fly the Zone. That's pretty insane. I mean, McDavid almost has 99 speed now, but still, I mean, that's going to show you. And the synergies, yeah, they juice the Team of the Year card. Like, guys, Team of the Year cards are the best cards in the game. Like, there's not even a question. They give crazy amount of ability, 5 abilities, 1 goal ability. They give 2 to every synergy, 3 different slots. Pretty much every synergy in the game is possible to activate on these cards. They'll help you activate pretty much any synergy you want on your whole team. So it's very worth it. I'll say that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, though. If you did, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. I mean, again, my best advice is try to stock up on a lot of coins. This event, they're going to try to drain you, though, guys. Be smart. Be careful. Unless there's an absolutely crazy good MSP from this event, be smart. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Don't make the card from this event unless it's absolutely like a must, where it's like so good, like a 90 overall, and it's like 98 speed or something crazy, or like a defenseman that's just so good for whatever reason. Just try to hold it. I kind of low-key really regret making Uyghur, not because he's bad, but it just feels like, I mean, I could have probably been fine using Murphy and, you know, someone else for the time being, which is base McCarr. Like, I'm definitely not making MSP's event unless, again, it's crazy good. Maybe a righty I'd make, but other than that, that's really it. All right. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, though. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek at 3E's. And join Discord, talk to me. Follow and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.